Beech, last week obviously didn't go the way we'd have liked to, but just how has the week been in terms of, has it been about picking the boys up?
No, not really. The result didn't go the way we'd like in terms of creating opportunities in respect to the way we pass the football, attacked with intent. There's many good things within the performance, but football's all about winning, in my opinion, as well as performing well. But we didn't get that win. We conceded, without going over too much old ground, soft goals. Not like it's been like that. So we learn from it, acknowledge it, and make sure we don't do it.
Is it at the forefront of everyone's minds, obviously, to get back on track and put another win on the board?
Well, I love that word, get back on track, because the club was struggling pretty bad, and we've in that period managed to score in 6 games 12 goals. I think concede 6. You're not going to win every game, and you're not always going to get it on your terms. And Saturday was a great example of that. But in terms of on track, I think we're in areas where I'd like us to be. But of course, Robbie, the analysis, did something actually. He said, in respect to what's happened perhaps in the last 4 or 5 weeks, the lads would be sort of 4th, 5th in the league. It'd be up in them areas. But because it's not there of originally obviously trying to make difference, when you do get a backward step, it feels bigger, but it isn't. And in respect to what we're trying to achieve, the lads are on track.
Looking at those positives then, is it obviously important that we take them into Saturday?
Oh yeah, you can't. Listen, we've got to Bromley away. There's no messing about with them boys. They know exactly what they're doing, how to do it. Been doing it for a long time. Manager gets associated with many bigger jobs, some in the Football League. They're athletic, quick, technical, play a certain way. They have a buy-in from all of the players. It's everything you want to be. They're on their track. So they had a good game against our neighbours Blackpool, didn't they? Neil, when I caught up with him, was very respectful of them, and obviously he said it was difficult to break them down, etc. And I think they've got a great home record, so they're definitely going to be up for it, and we've got to acknowledge that and make sure we're ready.
You won't obviously divulge too much on team selection or anything like that, but just a few positives in there. Josh Kay's back from suspension. Kieran Glynn got 30 minutes on last Saturday. Do those boys obviously have a chance to be back in?
They do, and there's always things that happen prior to now. This time of year, the winter's here, and things come, the old tonsillitis and flu and all them things come out. Players in squads having babies, there's all sorts of things happen. And what you do, you adapt to your original plan and make sure it's workable, acknowledge his opponent, but make sure it sticks to our strengths and our capabilities. And we'll be ready for Saturday's fixture. Training was brilliant today. But it has been since I've taken it. Lads have been brilliant.
Just focusing away from obviously the first team, the Youth Cup tomorrow night, the academy side playing Accrington Stanley, and I'm sure the best wishes go to them from you.
Yeah, well, I've attended all them games. I've been to them. I think they've been a credit to the club. I think Chris, the academy manager, and Conrad are doing a really good job. I'm really pleased because the chairman made, he supported a different direction in respect to numbers, that it's halved. So in terms of profit, I have no doubt we're not making or wiping its nose, as he would say, David, in respect to the academy. But it's all about having a more elite development and delivery, and we've seen Taylor come through that in the last 6 months. And of course, Dan Ormerod signing his contract and coming through that, and he scored in all the previous 3 rounds. So, brilliant, he signed and committed to us too. And that's that delivery. So the lads deserve all the credit. And the biggest thing I take out of it when I get close to them is the connection and the commitment. They're so committed and connected to what they're trying to achieve as a group. And it's brilliant, bringing back a lot of memories for me. So a lot of my career has been spent at youth development. Walking out the Doncaster game and there's parents hanging around, and they're so pleased and pride, and it's brilliant when it's just about the football and the team, and yeah, it's great to be associated with, but it's to their credit. It's not us, it's definitely them, and I do wish them well against Accrington. It's going to be a great game.
and Saturday for us, it's the start of 3 games in a week. Is the emphasis on taking advantage of that?
Taking advantage of 3 games in a week? Well, I love game day. Match day is the most important day of the week. It's great that we have got 3. We've got 2 really good away fixtures to look forward to. Obviously travel Friday, and we will be staying overnight. And we've got to look at representing all of our thoughts and feelings in that, in respect to the supporters coming with us. You know, they're with us, right behind us. We've seen some really good goals and some good actions, and I have no doubt they'll want that to continue. From a playing and management perspective, it's just opportunities to try and do something about the position we're in. And it doesn't change. I honestly don't look at the league table. I know we need to get 12 victories, 11 victories, and we've managed to get 2 in a short space of time. We had 2 before that took a third of the season, so we've managed to do that real quick. What we've got to do is make sure we can grow that, so we can feel and believe and make sure that everybody's in a more comfortable position. But at that point of comfort, my nature's to push, but we've got to get there first. So there's 3 games in a week, there's 3 games available to try and win, but there's no guarantees, so we've got to make sure we are right at it.